Everyone, Carlos here with Bearboot Traders, and here's my recap for today. Want to go over some trades and also why the market today was a little bit tough to trade, especially at the open if you was looking for any opening range breakup. So let's start with BYND. BYND here off the top did not have the best breakout candle. This thing popped up and then sold right below the VWAP again. So this was a tough trade to take on BYND. Also on a stock that moves very choppy, you want to be cautious in taking a trade that it starts off just kind of this choppiness here up and below the VWAP. Looks like it's going to sell up, then sell back down, comes right back up above the VWAP, then eventually takes off nicely here, hitting the high of the day, and then it's really shooting up all the way up to 119. So again, that was one of the best trades that was out there. But again, if you're looking for opening range breakup on this one, just was not all that clean. Tesla was the trade of the day, but again, if you waited for a 5-minute opening range breakup, then that was done and you did not get an opportunity to get a good trade out of this one. It did eventually settle in here, kind of giving you a somewhat of a bull flag up happening here. Norm took this trade perfect today. He was able to get almost 10 points out of this trade out of Tesla, and I think later in the day he even took it for a short. So congrats to Norm there, and really having some great execution on Tesla. And then JD, same thing here. JD didn't start well. Look at this opening candle. Volume just completely dies down after this 1 minute. So again, I didn't really trust this 5-minute opening range breakup. After the volume had died down, I really stopped looking at it. LK was the same thing. LK did not have a great opening range breakup. So again, if we just go through all these stocks, and we'll do this again tomorrow morning in the show, in our pre-market show, you could definitely see it was not an easy day to trade, especially at the open. I was able to find a good trade on SIG. So SIG was on our watch list for some time ago. If we look at our daily chart, this thing has gapped up quite a bit. So I had it on watch. I figure it could be putting in some kind of continuation play. So again, it was kind of like on a secondary list. So when I saw it moving downwards here, I was able to catch a great short on this one here. Kind of was losing these levels, kind of a beautiful downtrend following the 9 moving average. So I went in here short. Eventually I wanted to get down to this level 27.68. It didn't quite get there, but as we broke down towards this 27.19, 27.90, did take some profit off here, then got the rest out before the market closed. So again, what I liked about SIG, the volume was not there. It was very light volume, but it just looked very weak here. Again, just on a nice little down pattern after it left the VWAP. There was not much to trade for me at the open. Again, it was just one of those days where nothing looked great and people had a really tough time. So hopefully the market is going to be better tomorrow. One thing I want to stress a lot, guys, is that if you get stopped out twice in a trade, just stop looking at that trade. We talk about usually AMD. Just want to take a look at AMD real quick, because this tends to happen a lot with AMD. AMD tends to have these days where it trades very choppy at the open, and if you just give it about a couple of minutes or so, maybe a half hour, you do get these beautiful trend trades out of AMD. Today was not the case, but you can see it had a beautiful pop. It did eventually give you another nice pullback severe. You could have taken this for a long, but in most cases, if you look at AMD on a regular basis, it can start very choppy and then give you a great opportunity. So today was one of those days where you could have been stopped out several times. You definitely want to just take a break, walk away, or just kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture, see what else you have on watch list, look at your scanners, and hopefully take advantage of other opportunities. But hopefully the market is better for us tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then.